Okay guys, I am finally listening to basically what 90% of my audience has been telling me to do. You're welcome. So everyone has been asking me to make a video on Nikita and her involvement in the fact that she literally did a surprise party for Lorraine and invited a bunch of influencers and YouTubers. Now, everyone is putting the blame on her because obviously she's the one who started it. So before we get into it, we're gonna revisit her Instagram story post from that night for a little bit of context. So Nikita posted this on her Instagram story.
So this year, I've decided to throw him a crazy, surprise Dragun style. And let's just follow the adventure. Are you guys ready?
We're not ready.
This year, I've decided to throw him a crazy, surprise Dragun style. And
Dragon style, Karuna style.
Are you guys ready? So this year...
I can't, Nikita. What was this? So before we properly get into it, I tweeted and asked my followers, anyone have a list of people who were at this party? Because we may as well hold them all accountable and then bring it back to Nikita, because she started it. So Britney Stan 2003 on Twitter gave me this list. Now, thank you so much. So they basically compiled everyone who was at the party, or at least most people that we can recognize. Lorraine, James Charles, Nikita Dragun, the Lopez brothers, Charlie D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio, Tana Mojo, Emma Chamberlain, Noah Beck, Taylor Holder, Amari Stewart, Blake Gray, Josh Richards, Amelie Silber, Nessa Barrett, Alex Warren, Bryce Hall, Laura Melado, Casey Emier, Thomas, Michael Danzones, Hype House, and I don't know how many more. So that's a lot of people we just read out, and I don't know most of the people on that list. I'm gonna be really honest, because it's a bunch of TikTokers. Something about Nikita proudly putting on her Instagram story so confidently as well, like we're gonna throw a party tonight, Dragon style, like no girl, we're in the midst of a world pandemic. Take this seriously. I can't. And you did the invite list. You had to have, because you were the one who threw this surprise party. Everyone is holding everyone accountable that went to this party, but girl, it all stems back to you because this party is happening and happened because of you. What's not clicking to the audience? Like, people are like, oh, stop putting the blame on Nikita. She just wanted to have fun. Without her, this party would not have happened. Oh, I don't get it. Like, y'all. Defending Nikita makes you sound very dumb. I just want to tell y'all straight up, for her fans that are defending her through this, you sound dumb. And the fact that both James and Lorraine have put out little statements, and Nikita staying silent, the person who put them in this position, but they also put themselves in the position by going to the party, like, they're all to blame here, they're all horrible. Oh my god, they're all so entitled. So not only that, Nikita put up a video highlighting the entire night, like girl, give it up. And she put the caption, happy birthday bestie at Lorraine. Doesn't like to celebrate his b-day, so I decided to throw him the most insane surprise party ever. Girl, why are you doing this as like a proud thing? Nikita style. He literally is a light in everyone's life, always making you happy and feel good even on your worst days. Friend, thank you so much from the bottom of my plastic heart. I was at a low point when I met you and you showed me true friendship, loyalty, and love. I had to go all out for you and something tells me you had a good time. Girl, stop promoting going to parties. What is wrong with these people? After going to the party, are now promoting it by saying, oh, I had so much fun, you had the best time. No, you should be saying, I had the horrible time. We should not be going to parties during quarantine, during a world pandemic. What is not clicking? Love you so much. Shout out to @wifeoftheparty, yet another iconic party. Now, wife of the party is a event producer. So shame on them too. So this is just so infuriating. Like the fact they went, promoted on their Instagram story in the moment, and then after are still putting posts on like, oh, best day ever, like best night ever, deserved. Your audience are gonna see that, be jealous, and be like, oh, it's okay for them to party, maybe I could. You're an influencer. Influencer. Nikita, what's wrong with you? So I put the question to my subscribers as always, but I said, opinions on Nikita's comments on the party she hosted last night that most influencers attended. It really is like, oh, what influencers didn't attend? I said, what's your opinion on her after this? Because my opinion on her has completely shifted. Nicole said, Nikita, my best friend doesn't like to celebrate his birthday. Also, Nikita throws a huge party for best friend who doesn't like to celebrate birthdays. Where's the logic? And yeah, Nikita, you kind of shot yourself in the foot with that caption. Angelina said, so ignorant. People's families are being torn to shreds and nurses are risking their lives. This is, the really irritating part. And many don't get to see their families, or worse, go because of ignorant people like this. Also, shame on the stands that are defending them. You can literally not agree with something the person you idolize does. You don't have to literally worship everything they do. You can call them out, you know? Don't be a sheeple. Crazy Cat Mama said, wait, that's Nikita? Looks nothing like her, LMAO. Sis needs a culo with the face chin. Okay, you shady bitch, that was so unrelated. Sick Dimension said, I thought we were all over Nikita Dragonfruit. Her doing this doesn't surprise me at all. Darby said she saw Jake got talked about after his party, so she threw one just to get her name talked about again. She literally just looks for drama and isn't even even original to make up some. Lexi said, wait a damn minute. He doesn't like to celebrate his birthday? Respect his wishes then, love. What is wrong with you? I don't get it. I understand a little bit you want to show your love and support, but there's so many ways to do it. And yeah, that caption where you're literally saying, he doesn't like to celebrate his birthday, he doesn't like parties, and then you're like, so I threw you the best party ever! Woo! Girl, you did this for yourself. Bye. Princess said, does she think that because she's YouTube famous, not even, that Miss Rona won't come for her? I think LA bitches literally just think, oh, I'm immune. No. Stephanie said she did it for the attention like every other thing she's been under fire for. To her, good or bad attention is just attention. That's all she wants. And you know what? This party seems like it. And especially her taking sole credit for, it was me, I did it. Bye. Bridget said, I unfollowed. Not gonna support these influencers who don't care about the rest of the world's health. And yeah, they're also not caring about the rest of the world's health, but also delaying the process. Our 2021 may be shit because of people like this. But you know what? In 2021, if we still have to deal with this, they'll still be going out and partying. That'll be 22, 23, 24, like... Ali Hate said, as someone who lives in America, who stayed home for months and is continuing to follow the social distancing protocol, it makes me furious that these people are throwing caution to the wind and are acting like everything is normal. You know what? It isn't normal. I agree. It's these people, the people who are being least affected by the pandemic, that continue to make it worse for the rest of us. Ali Hate... Yes. Eva said, this pissed me off. Literally them treating this pandemic as a joke. Like, just stay at home and don't go outside. Think about others as well. Yeah, just don't think about yourself for once. KM said she saw Jake got talked about after his party, so she did it so people would talk about her. A lot of people are making that connection. You know what? I'm starting to see it. It's starting to click. I wish she would have at least talked about the virus and how people should be careful and stay safe. But hey, it's Nikita. Did we really think she would do the right thing? No. Martin said, I really hope these people take accountability because they're just making this pandemic more frustrating, and as someone who was affected by COVID-19 and almost losing my mother twice by it, I'm really sorry. That's horrible. It was one of the worst times of my life, and I'm extremely disappointed by these influencers. And yeah, that's the thing as well. A lot of their audience have been affected by it, and they're being so reckless, and it's really sad. Ali said, the culture vulture needs to sit this one out. The fact that people's favorite influencers are partying during a worldwide pandemic and are dumb enough to post about it on social media, this is what I'm saying, just proves they have no reason to be an influencer and in fact are terrible people. Beauty Nerd says, my opinion on her is the same. This was selfish and just a way to get people talking. If she truly loves her best friend, she wouldn't have put him in danger. Queen said, I do understand why she felt the need to throw him a big party, Dragun style. If she made it a point to say how he doesn't like to celebrate his birthday, yeah, it doesn't make sense, Nikita. Honestly, seems like she just wanted another scandal or something to bring up her name again since all eyes are on Shane, James, and Jeffrey. Maybe that's why she also invited James. Chris said, like I said, these influencers should set an example for their audience and stay home. Not a mask to be seen, by the way. The Nerd said, her friend doesn't like celebrating his birthday, so her logic was to throw him a huge birthday party during a pandemic. It makes no sense. I literally can't. Mariah, can you? No, she can't. We can. Collectively, we can. Haunted said, someone I know was affected really badly by this virus. This is insulting. And that's just, they have to think about their audience. And just think about the fact that people are literally being affected by this. If they're not, doesn't matter. Still take the precautions to not affect other people. You may have it and be asymptomatic. Lord. Genesis said, so sad, but people will only listen when it really affects them. And by that time, it gets real scary and real. Lalia said, people are being so affected by this. Nurses and doctors are putting their lives on the line to fight corona. I missed out on my friend's birthday, but you don't see me throwing a big ass party. Just because you have money and a big platform doesn't mean you get to ignore guidelines. And a lot of people were doing on Twitter like, oh my god, it's their job, they have to go to parties. How dumb are ye? Literally, these influencers going to parties is then enabling their followers to think that this is normal and then being like, they're allowed to have fun. So are the rest of us, but you know what? We're staying fucking inside. Over here in Ireland, our numbers are so much better, so we're almost back to what we were before. In terms of our guidelines, over in America, California, you're currently at your worst. You're about to enter a second lockdown. And these influencers are going to be the one that push it over the edge. Stop defending them. Ayn said, imagine doing a party in the middle of a pandemic and talking loudly and proudly of it. And that's the thing, it's so infuriating. It's so belittling to the rest of us. Sis, I don't know about the law in America, but the state should take legal action towards this. Also love you, Adam. I love you too. And I agree, they should be fined. You know what? They'll probably be like, I don't care if I'm fined, I have all the money in the world. But you know what? Make them go through a little bit of a law to make them realize that this is not okay. Gertie said, my opinion on these influencers just went completely downhill, especially Charlie and her sister who traveled to be there. Sarah said, my friend had to have a super small wedding, and places for their honeymoon kept getting cancelled last minute. But she can throw a giant ass birthday party. My sons also couldn't have their birthday parties in March and May, but idiots are out here doing whatever they want and throwing parties. So imagine Sarah's sons right now, if they looked up to Nikita, James, Tana, whatever, and saw them going out to parties and being like, damn, I can't even have my party. It's super sad. Pepe Sailor said this isn't even ignorance. They know what they're doing, they just don't care. To them, partying is more important than the fact that thousands of people are being so affected by this. This isn't problematic, this is disgusting. And that's where I'm currently at. People are like, oh my god, we need to cancel her, this is disgusting. And that's where I'm currently at. People are like, oh my god, we need to cancel her, this is so problematic. No, we need to take her platform away because this is disgusting. She's proudly saying that she did this and not even apologizing or even saying why she did it. You said your friend Lorraine hates birthday parties, so you threw him a big Nikita style party. Girl, seems like you just want attention. That's it. We're all seeing through it. Rhiannon said, so she doesn't respect her friend for one who says they don't like birthdays. She goes against that and does what she wants. She then says about being a loyal friend. Does that mean that she find another yes man? Maybe. She has to be the front and center regardless of what's happening. It is extremely irresponsible for her to organize the party during the pandemic, and the ones that attended are just as bad because they're co-signing the behavior point blank. Yes, period, bitch. They will just be thinking of themselves rather than people who are passing around the virus to the most vulnerable. People have been isolated for months, staying away from their loved ones to save them. When all the white people think this is just acceptable to do this shit while promoting to their followers, wear your mask, wash your hands, like what the hell? And they're not even doing that. Sammy has said, this is completely ridiculous. People are being so affected. How hard is it to stay inside? Newsflash, everyone misses their friends. You're not special. It's really unfair to me and the other people who are obeying the rules by wearing masks and social distancing. Going out during a world pandemic's not a cute look for them. Just to put this out there, I don't think wishing the virus on anyone is okay. Also love you, Adam. I love you too, and I agree with you. Giovanna said, guys, these people live in a small fantasy world. It's not real life. We took them there. And I agree, we're also responsible as viewers because we gave them this platform that they do not deserve. But it's our responsibility now to hold them accountable. Full fucking 360 here. I'll read out one more. So Tammy has said, Nikita always does stuff like this. But the upsetting thing about this is that she puts a lot of lives in danger. Just because you're young doesn't mean you won't have a bad outcome if you get it. Also, it's a slap in the face for the essential workers like nurses, doctors, etc. who put their lives in danger every day to get the situation under control. This is honestly the peak of ignorance and privilege to throw a party during a world pandemic. And the caption really shows that she doesn't care about people's concerns. And that's it. Her official statement after it is basically saying that they had the best party ever and everyone involved enjoyed it. You're trash, Nikita. Do better. Anyone enabling this behavior, you're trash. Do better. Guys, tell me what your opinion is below. Nikita, you were wrong for this. Take full accountability and stop saying that everyone had a good time so it's okay. Nah, if you're gonna continue like this, you don't deserve your platform. Bye everyone. I'm enjoying these abrupt endings. It's so mysterious. Bye.